Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my February favorites. I have a lot of new favorites. Some were like base products that I liked last month, but for the most part I have also some very interesting new products that I want to share with you guys. Now, my first favorite that I'm going to talk about is this makeup look. So for the month of February, I felt like I just stuck to these products that I'm going to show you guys, and that was my routine every time I did my makeup. Every time, which is the look that I have today. The only other time I used a different palette, because I only have one favorite palette, was the time I did my BoxyCharm video that I did like that blown out like burgundy pinkish reddish look for kind of like Valentine's Day. But this is the actual makeup look I did for Valentine's Day. Like when I went out with Babe to have a dinner. And this was my birthday makeup, my birthday dinner makeup. It's just been my go-to look all month of February. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this brown, orangey look. And I've been like, no lashes. Why, I don't know. I've purchased a couple new pairs of lashes. I haven't even worn them because I've just not worn lashes. So that is definitely my first favorite. This eye makeup look. Why, I don't know. I've just been obsessed with it. So let's jump right in. I had to go back to my Sunday Riley Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream because I don't know what it is that I can immediately feel the difference on my skin when I use this moisturizer. I was having extreme dryness in this area, like my upper lip area and kind of like around the sides of my mouth. And I was just like loading on the moisturizer and the serums, and no matter what I applied, the dryness would still come back like during the day. Once the products, absorbed into my skin fully, it would still get dry. And I was like, you know what? I have this new one. I am currently working on 2 other moisturizers that I do love, but this like was just stubborn dryness. I took this out, started using it, and lo and behold, my dryness went away like that. This is just, it's the best moisturizer I've tried on for my skin. I love it. It's my favorite. It is, a little more pricey. It's a high-end brand, more expensive drugstore brand, more expensive skincare brand, but I personally definitely think this is worth it for my skin and my skin needs. This has been amazing. So this is the first favorite again. I know I said I wasn't going to open it until I finished one of the other 2 that I'm working on, but my skin was just like, no, open it now. We need it now. So next product, and I want you guys to see how much I've used in the month of February. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I bought this back in December, I think, because of all the rave on it on TikTok that it made your makeup like foolproof. There was no transfer onto your mask. I haven't tested that out, but I love it. I barely used it this month. I barely opened it this past February, and I fell in love. Now, it just keeps my makeup set and exactly how I apply it for, the rest of the day, which is something that I personally love. It keeps me matte. However I set my makeup, that's how my makeup stays until I take my makeup off, and this has helped to do that all day. Like, yeah, I have setting sprays and they set my makeup and they keep it very nice for 8-10 hours. This just keeps it on all day, and it is $20 this size. I think they have like a bigger one, or I'm not sure if it's just this size, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion. Yes, it is a more pricey setting spray compared to drugstore ones, but in my opinion, it does the job amazingly. Foundation, I have been obsessed with, and I'm almost out. Like, I have barely got like 2 pumps today. I can go like kind of scrape it, but I just need like those silicones little spatulas for makeup to get everything out of there. But the Maybelline Superstay, what is it, full coverage foundation, I have mine in the shade 128 warm nude. First of all, I love how perfect it matches my skin tone, and it lasts long. It lasts long. It's matte, but it's not flat, and it's not drying, and it's also not cakey. This is such a good drugstore foundation if you're on the hunt for a good full coverage one that dries matte but isn't like super, super matte and makes your skin feel dry. This is everything. Definitely. And these products that I'm showing you guys, I don't have multiple of each, like multiple foundations, multiple concealers, because this is literally the only products I use the whole month of February, and I'm obsessed. But now for concealer, I got the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I have mine in the shade 355 Vanilla. And I like it because this one's brighter and it makes my under eyes brighter, but it's full coverage. It's not drying and it doesn't make my under eyes look crepey. Also, I like that this is a more of a yellow tone compared to everything I have in my collection, which is more warm tone, pinky undertone. This is yellow, and I love that because when I want to give that bright under eye, like super awake look, this is the one I go to, and I love it. Primer, I forgot to mention very quickly because these are primers that I've mentioned before, but this is a combo for the month of February. e.l.f. Poreless Putty. I know last month I told you guys I was sticking to the Tatcha, and I did. So I wanted to use my e.l.f. again, and I've been combining it with a Hard Candy Hydrating Primer, which this is one of the most amazing primers, and it's like, it's the best dupe to, what is it called? The Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and this is a 12-hour makeup grip, and it literally comes out the same color, the same green gel-like color as, I don't even know if you guys will be able to see right here, as the Milk one does. It feels the same, although I will say this one feels a little bit more hydrating on the skin, and it doesn't get as like crazy tacky as the Milk one does, but it lasts exactly the same. So I do prefer this one a little bit more because the Milk one, even though I do love it, it tends to sometimes irritate me in this area, like it burns when I apply it. It goes away once it dries, but that sensation, that burning sensation, is kind of annoying, you know, to go through every time I'm going to use that Milk one. So I'm so glad I found this one. I would say it's the best dupe to the Milk one in my opinion. Now, the only highlighter that I've used in the month of February has been the Physicians Formula Rose All Day Petal Glow in Freshly Picked. And that's actually what I'm wearing today. A lot of these products that I'm mentioning, I'm wearing today. Foundation, concealer, the setting spray, moisturizer, the primer duo I wore today, just so you guys can see how it looks. But this highlighter, I cannot stop using it. This is one of the best highlighters drugstore in my opinion, because it's more of like a baked texture, so it doesn't accentuate. Is the word accentuate? No, what's the word? Like, it doesn't bring focus to my texture, and that's what I love about these highlighters, because they're like super, super buttery and creamy. I just love this. This is the color Freshly Picked, and it's like that perfect champagne gold shade for me. Only blush, again, the NARS, and I'm just going to show you guys the name of the blush because YouTube doesn't like this word, so that's the blush color. It's their most popular blush. I know it's probably like super old news, this blush, but I recently got it like in December for Christmas in a set from Sephora, their favorites, and I was like, you know what, let me use this again. I have used it years ago when they would come out in palettes, and I would buy the palettes, but I definitely miss this color. It's the second month that I use it. I can't get enough of this color. It's the only blush I reach for, which I will be putting it away for a bit and using other products, but so beautiful. I'm wearing it today as well. I just love the peachy flush it gives to my skin. I personally prefer like a mauve or a peachy blush. That's the only colors I like. I don't really like pinky tones unless it's like mauve, which has more of a purple undertone, but I prefer blushes that are not matte. I prefer them like this. Kind of like baked blushes are my favorite, and blushes that have more of a shimmer to them or a shift, I like that much better than just a plain matte blush. And then for bronzer, I can't stop using the Alamar Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio. I have mine in Fair Light. This is my go-to. The only color I use is Pale Wear, and it's the bronzer. And this is a deepener, and it's Café con Leche. I do use it sometimes when I don't do cream blush. When I don't do cream contour, I will mix both of these colors. When I do cream contour, I just kind of set it with this, and sometimes I just do this one. It's just, I love it. I don't really use this one. I forget to use it, honestly, because I set my makeup with loose setting powder, and I don't touch the rest of my face with any powder. I do want to find that powder foundation that's going viral on TikTok, the L'Oreal one, but it's been sold out everywhere, and I've gone to different Targets to look for it. So I think the next place I'm going to check is like CVS and Walgreens, because I just can't find it at Walmart or Target. But yeah, this has been my go-to Pale Wear bronzer for February. I can't stop using that palette. And now onto the only eyeshadow palette that I used the entire month of February. The same look that I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this look, but I love it, is ColourPop Big Poppy Palette. Oh my goodness. This is like matte orange warm goodness in a little palette with gorgeous packaging, amazing pigmentation, and just the eyeshadows. ColourPop eyeshadows are my favorite. They're just amazing, affordable, beautiful. I've used this palette all month. There's nothing more I can say about it other than I love it and I'm obsessed with it. It's very similar to the Sunflower palette in like the same theme, that it's all matte eyeshadows in that same yellow tones. But this one, obviously, you guys can tell, is in orange tones, and like the Sunflower palette, I would say it's inspired by the Sunflower, which is yellow, and it has some browns. This is inspired by the Poppy flower, and it has, you know, browns in the central, so the center, so they did, you know, like pop of brown and stuff. I love it. This is my go-to palette. Next we have the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I just can't get enough of this mascara. It's my second month using it already, and I know for sure it's gold. I love it. It's affordable, and it's just so like important for me not to have raccoon eyes at the end of the night, and not to have like the mascara little chunks all over my eyes, like fall out. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. It also comes up super easily with my makeup remover. I don't have to rub my eyes so much. These are just amazing. I have 3 other ones that I got in a set. Once I finish this one, definitely will be opening those. But so far my favorite one is the one that's like the aqua color, like the light green color. So that one's amazing. Brow products. I have been loving the NYX Precision Brow Pencil, and I have mine in the shade Espresso. It's like the one that has like a pointy lid cap, whatever, and it has a color on the side. It's kind of flat, and then you open it and it's a flat applicator type of style. So when you're applying it and you're doing your brow strokes, it's so easy to do it. That's what I like. I literally start from the beginning and I start drawing little brow strokes all through my eyebrows, and then I will line my brow, and since I can turn it around and do like a straight line that way as well, it's just so perfect. Then I just fill it in, clean it up with concealer, and I'm good to go. I'm obsessed with this pencil, and I have been buying so many different eyebrow products just to see what I really like, especially because my eyebrows are a little fuller now. You know, I have more than 4 hairs, and I can like brush them up and make them, you know, how everybody's doing that trend with the soap brows and stuff. I can kind of do that trend now. I can pull it off a little and then just fill in the tail, but that's cool. My eyebrows have come a very long way. This, I have been loving it. Now to set my eyebrows, I have been using the Benefit Ready Set Brow, and this is a clear gel. I love this, and I think it's more so because of the applicator. It's very different to every other applicator I have tried from Brow Gel. So it's flat again, as you guys can see right here. And then you can see the little bristles on the side when you turn it, and in the middle there's like It's the wand and the product's right there. So I can like goop on the product to my eyebrows and then brush them up, or I can brush them up and apply the product that way. I like it so much. I don't know what it is about this applicator that I really like. I also like that it does set my eyebrows in place. I kind of brush them up to do like the soap brow look, but I don't like it too intense. So I like that this it dries fairly quickly. It gives me enough time to move my eyebrows around, and it also doesn't make them crunchy and like super stiff. So I like that I still have kind of like my natural look to my brows once they settle down a little. So I just really like this product. I'm almost out, so this will definitely be a repurchase for me. Now, lastly, are lip products. The two lip balms that I have been loving. The first one is the Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer. I have had the driest, crustiest lips in February. I don't know why. They're super, super like chapped. My upper lip, especially on the like outer portion of my lip. I don't know why. It's just, and it's super, super irritated. I think it's because it's been cold at night and we've been out, and sometimes that like really irritates my lips. I don't know why, but this has been helping a lot, like soothe them and not have them be in pain. And it smells good. I really like it. It has like the slightest like light pink tint, but it doesn't feel heavy or too like thick. It's like a type of like a gloss bomb, in my opinion. It's the type of applicator that you squeeze, and I mentioned that because the next one, which is from Fenty Beauty, it's the Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm in Hint Hint, has a wand applicator, which I actually really, really enjoy because I can really get into that area where I'm really irritated on my lips with the applicator. So I really like that. This one makes my lips feel so, so soft, and the actual product feels so silky on the lips. I don't know if it's just me that feels that way, or maybe because my lips are so crusty that feels so smooth, but I really, really like this, and it smells good as well. Now, the last products are my go-to lip combo, what I used all month, and it's these two products right here. I went back to using my lifter glosses from Maybelline just because I was using liquid lipsticks, and since my lips were super chapped, they look crusted and busted, and I was like, no girl, I can't be looking like that. So I was like, let me go back to using my glosses. This at least disguises the, you know, like dryness from my lips a little bit, and it actually hydrates my lips, which is why I decided to go with these. These have hyaluronic acid, so they also smooth out the lines of my lips, and I really like that about these. Another thing I like about these, the color that I stuck to all month though was 002 Ice, and it's like a super pale pink. It doesn't look pink on the lips, but it does give like the lightest hint. That's actually what I have on right now. I did line my lips with this one, which is the lip liner from the Retro Paradise little lip set from e.l.f. and this is 01. They numbered the nude shades. There's 01, 02, and 03, and this is the lightest one, so this was 01, and I love this lip combination. It just looks so pretty, and it makes my lips look plump. It doesn't look crusty with a gloss, and it soothes that dryness and like, you know, nastiness from my lips. So that's basically it for my February favorites. I am obsessed with all these products, so I know I need to start using other products in the month of March. I definitely want to get back to doing tutorials and trying new makeup products. I have so many new products that I haven't tried out, that I haven't done a video for you guys. I have a bunch of palettes, so I think I want to do at least one new tutorial every week this month, so at least I'll have 4 trying new makeup videos, and I'm excited because there's a lot of products that I have, and I have a haul coming up of a bunch of new products, like newer products that I'm like, I just need to catch up already. I need to catch up and get back to doing tutorials. I hope you guys enjoyed my favorites for the month of February. I'm glad February's over. It was a little crazy month for me. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys saw a few things that happened, you know, which is why I wasn't filming for a while. And yeah, hopefully everything gets better now. Let's just put it out there to have a good month this March because February is a little crazy all over the place. I'm glad to be filming again. You guys know I love filming, so I definitely miss you guys. And thank you so much for all your support. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like always, I will see you in my next video. Bye.